Good morning, I'm Rhonda Buttery and I'm here for Esoteric Technologies, and today I'm going to show you how to add extra ring points and user-defined points to your chart. I'll start by sharing the screen so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, there's a number of ways to do everything with the computers, so I'll show you one way, but there are other ways as well. For example, we can start by going to chart options and setting up your display set, or we can open a chart and work from here. Now you'll notice I've already got an extra ring display on my computer. So we've got the main chart in the middle, and around the edge we have some asteroids, I think they are. To create or set up your user-defined points or your extra ring points, we start from the main screen, as I said, from chart options, or from the view chart screen, right-click on a white space in the chart, and here you can choose user-defined points or extra ring points. Now, extra ring points is what I'm using at the moment, so we'll start with that one. Click on extra ring points, and then your window will open with all of the available extra ring sets. Now you'll see I've already created some, and you can see mine easily because they have a little underscore at the beginning. That means I know they're mine and it's safe to edit them, and it also means that they jump to the top of the list when I open the file. Now in extra ring points, we already have a Ptolemy star file of points. So rather than just use that, I'm going to show you how to create a new one. From the right-hand side, click on Create. Give it a name. Now, this is just going to be a play for me, so I'm going to call it Saturday. Then I know it's something that's not Saturday, that it's not going to be something accurate that I can play with. Oops, I've done it before. So we'll have a Saturday too. Obviously, I do a number of things with Saturday. Now I'm going to edit because I've just created, it's brand new. I'm going to edit it and put something in it, and there's nothing there. Now, this system works for any type of point and not just fixed stars. You'll see we've got points, which are just regular planets and things like that. We can have midpoints. We can have a fixed position that you create down here, telling it where you want it to be. And now we've come to the fixed stars, which is what we're looking for this morning. Underneath that, we have different files to choose from. At the moment, we've got Brady stars, but we have the choice of Brady, Near, Ptolemaic, Solar Map, and Star File. And I'm assuming that these are ones that come with the program because they don't have my little underscore at the beginning. You'll see why it's important. It is also important, in my opinion, not to edit files that come with the program. When you update your program, you risk having that file overwritten, which means your work is going to be lost. So create a new file. We'll use Brady's selection today, and here they are. So decide what we want to use, click on one, add, and the abbreviation is a star and then star 1, 2, 3, 4, which I find a little bit boring. So I like to give mine their own little abbreviation. So I'll call this one ALP. You've got the room for 3 characters. You can change the color. You might want all your stars to be a different color. We might make those ones orange. Okay, so now we've got one which has got its own abbreviation and its orange color. Now, if we want to add Altair, click on Altair, click Add, and likewise, I'm going to call him ALT, and I might make all my stars the same color today in this file. And let's add Sirius, which is an important star, especially in the Southern Hemisphere. Actually, I think that one's important everywhere. And I call him Sirius, and he can be orange as well. And let's add Canopus. and I'll call him Canopus and make him orange as well. That'll do us for today because it's a how-to, not a whole class on what you're going to do with fixed stars. Finished there, click on save, and now I've got my set done. When I select it, the set that was already there has changed and is now reading the stars that I have selected today. If I want to make a user defined point file of the same name, there's a really good cheat, and that is going to Windows Explorer, and I'm going to open a new one because we don't need those ones that are there. Window key and E. I'm going into C drive My Documents, which in my computer is in the quick parts. I'm going down to Solify User Files. I'm going to Points and Colors, and I'm going to find my user-defined point that I just created. No, it's not. It's an extra ring point. To make it easy, I'm going to click on the type. So my extra ring points, PTE, so it's point extra, which is what I've just created, and I created Saturday 2. So I'm now going to copy that, right-click and copy, right-click and paste, and now I've got a Saturday copy, which I'm going to call a PTU. I'm going to keep it Saturday 2. I'm going to make it full stop PTU, and hey presto, user defined point file. That's exactly the same as the extra ring I just created. So we're going to minimize that. I'm going to change my wheel to a single wheel, and I'll go back to my special Uni 10 Rhonda. So we've lost our extra ring. And now I'm going to add that user defined points that I just created. And here is my Saturday 2 selected. And those stars are now in my main wheel. There's Altair, there's Sirius, and there's Sirius and there's Canopus. Okay, now if you want to start with a user defined point and you don't want to create the extra ring as well, similarly we right click in a blank space in the wheel, click on displayed user defined points this time, and if I want to create a new one, I click create, and we'll call it Saturday 3 just to be creative and exciting. And when I go into edit that, back on fixed stars, choose my stars, and it's exactly the same process. If I want to change it, I call it ARC, and just to be different, we'll make these ones green. That might be a bit light to show easily. Canopus. I think we had Canopus before, didn't we? And make him green. And he'll be green. They'll be green every time I use this set because I'm creating this particular set. Got to tell it okay. And now we'll add Mencar as well. So we'll add Mencar, call him Men, call him green, make him green. Okay, and save. So now we've got our Saturday 3. I'm going to select it. And now we've got our 3 stars. Where's it there? One here, Canopus here, and Arcturus here. How easy is that? And when I'm done, I right-click and turn my displayed user-defined points back to none, and that's got a double underscore, so it goes right to the top of the list, and select. Because anytime you choose, especially user-defined points, they will display until you either turn them off or choose another one. My page is a little bit busy. Of course, you've got a choice of pages. So we just click on the Pages button, and if all you want is your basic single wheel, let me find one, a uni, which starts with U down the bottom. Uni, there we are. A simple wheel has now been selected and you can more easily. Now remember, with your pages, you also have the option of choosing pages that will list user-defined points. Probably in basic. It's a good idea to familiarize yourself with some of the things that are available in here. Obviously not there. Let me look at general. There we go, uni, user-defined points. Okay, and there we have our page, which isn't showing my user-defined points. What is user-defined? That might be one that I've messed with. What is happening? I turned it off. It's only going to show me user-defined points if I've got some on. So let's turn them back on again. Don't you love it when the demonstrator screws up? Back to Saturday 3, select. Now we'll go to our user-defined page. And there they are. I couldn't see it because they're behind my control panel. So there we've got our user-defined points on the page. Okay, so that's it for me today. Have fun with your software. And do remember, always, you have your user guide, wrong button, you have your user guide under help in the main screen menu. And I love a user guide with a search function, which is one of the advantages of having it electronic. Type in what you want and proceed from there. But that's it for me today. Rhonda Buttery from Esoteric Technologies. Thank you.